Good morning, world. Good morning, good people. This is your boy Bernard Dyson coming to you from Lifestyle Motivational Podcast. So today's topic is gonna be about finding your passion, right? And winning back your life. So how do you do that? It starts with the 4 C's, as I call them, and that's commitment, consistency, confidence, and courage. So you may feel like right now that the weight of the world is on your shoulders. You may feel like you putting in so much work and you dedicating yourself to um, whatever it is. It can be your schoolwork, it can be on your job, it can be being a good student, being a good child, um, daughter, son. It can be being a good father, a great mother, should I say, right? Um, it can just be being a good overall, all around person of value, right? And you're just feeding, you should I say, fiending for success so bad that it doesn't feel like it's paying off. So I come to you to tell you, keep doing what you're doing, keep putting in the work, because eventually it's gonna pay off. It it has to, right? Especially if you're putting in all of the max effort each and every day. If you start with commitment, right? Commitment is dedicating yourself to a cause greater than yourself, right? So you have to find your passion in each and everything that you're doing, right? If you're doing multiple things, take a pause moment and figure out which one is truly your passion, right? If all of them are, give max effort in each and every one and start dedicating your time to them. You can't expect to yield results if you're not putting in the work or dedicating your time and effort into it to turn it into something special. Because that's the only way that you're going to be successful in it. You have to dedicate to it, right? Next is consistency. So you have to give max effort each and every day. Be different. I, I challenge everyone to do that. Be different. Give max effort and be consistent each and every day by doing the same exact thing over and over and over until you perfect it. So once you perfect it, take that perfection and keep going with it. Continue to be great with it, right? Um, so that let's use for example, you're playing on a sports team and you're practicing hard each and every day. Let's say you're on your job, right? You giving max effort each and every day, right? You're at home with your family. You giving max effort each and every day, giving the same effort that you give when you go on your job, the same effort when you go train and work out. You give that same energy to your family. You're gonna yield something positive. Y'all are gonna be successful, right? Even on the days that you feel like things are still beating you over the head, right? Or the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Just remember, giving that max effort, giving max love, right? Doing the same thing over and over and over is gonna eventually yield something positive, right? And I always say this too. If you're doing the same thing over and over and you're being consistent, in the midst of you being consistent, is going to be others along the way that's going to try to knock you down and ask you, why are you doing that? Why are you working out so hard? Why are you studying? Nah, let's not study. Let's go over here and do this, right? But sometimes you have to be different and remove yourself from a certain environment in order to start accomplishing the things that you need to do, right? And then you step into the next phase of this, which is called consistency, which is going to yield discipline. So when you start showing others that you have discipline and start believing in yourself that you have discipline in this, you start doing it over and over. You start perfecting it. You start perfecting it. You start perfecting it, right? And you give max effort each and every time. you start building your confidence, which is the next C. So as you start building your confidence, you start believing. You start believing now. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. First and foremost, you start. I would say always tell yourself and believe and trust that God um, has your back. Right. Put your faith in Him. So as you put your faith in Him, also put that confidence within yourself that you can and you will accomplish anything and everything that you put your mind to, right? That you dedicate your time to is gonna yield results. You just have to stay at it, right? Don't stop. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Don't stop, right? So next you go to courage. So after you done dedicated yourself to something through commitment, right? You done figured out what you're really passionate about. You have the consistency. You done built your discipline, right? To where you're doing the exact same thing over and over and over again until you perfected it. You built your confidence up next, right? To where you starting to feel good about yourself, right? In the midst of that, like I told you, in the midst of that, somebody gonna try to knock you down. So I'm just giving you fair warning. Always plan for the worst, right? So you always think through this. So as you're building yourself up, just know that little devil on your shoulder, she gonna be coming to you, or he or she gonna be coming to you while you're doing this. Nah, you don't need to work out, right? Nah, you don't need to study. Nah, don't go to work today when you know you got your bills due coming up. Right? Just walk out. Say what you want to say in class. Walk out the class. But you know when you walk out the class, you're gonna get in trouble, right? Um, those are the little things that's gonna come to you and try to knock you off track, knock you off course. So don't let it. So as you build up the commitment, the consistency, the confidence, right? Your courage is gonna start to increase, right? Your courage, your strength, right? Practice makes perfect, everybody. Practice makes perfect. So if you practice being a positive person, if you practice being a person of value, a 24-hour person, mentioned in my last podcast, right? Or my daily motivational, right? Um, if you practice being a 24-hour person around the clock, then you're gonna eventually yield results. Sometimes you may even not even think about it because you're doing it so consistently that it's second nature to you. Your work ethic is second nature. It's become a part of your character, right? Others are gonna see that, right? So I tell you, as you perform the 4 C's, your courage is gonna increase, your strength. You working out each and every day, right? You're putting in the work behind closed doors. So when you go out in public, it's just second nature to you to shine, right? It's gonna be like a light over your head that you're not gonna even see, but others gonna feel that in your vibe because that positivity is just gonna glow, right? It's just gonna glow. So I tell you, commitment, consistency, confidence, and courage are the 4 C's in order to win your life back, in order to have your passion, in order to find it, should I say. As you embrace those, start implementing those into your life, change your lifestyle to something positive and win. Be successful, right? Um, I call it having heart, right? So at the end of the day, you may feel a little emotional as you going through this, as you finding your passion. It's gonna be days where you feel like you don't know what your passion is, but you will find it. Believe in yourself. You may already be doing it, you just haven't sit down and realized it, right? It may be something that you just super great at that you need to start applying the 4 C's to, right? To change. It may be something that you're already doing on your job, right? That you need to start giving more effort to, right? It may be you at home as a parent, as a child, a teacher, a leader that you need to start doing more of, right? To change your lifestyle, to start creating an atmosphere of something positive. So I'm gonna leave you all with that. Um, take your life back because it's yours, and that's how you're gonna be successful. So on today, go and be great. Create a positive lifestyle for you that's gonna let a light shine on you that's gonna put you in a situation to be successful. So I leave you with that. Have a great day and go and be great. Signing off.